What could be better than fresh homemade chocolate chip cookies? Well, you could deep fry fresh homemade chocolate chip cookies. All right, first of all, obviously, we've got to make our cookie dough, and we are going to start with 1.5 cups of self-rising flour, 1 stick of softened butter, 1 egg, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. With a mixer, I'm going to combine all of these together just in time to realize that I had not added my 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. Now that everything's in the bowl, we're just going to continue to mix until everything is thoroughly combined. And then grab your plastic spatula and fold in 1 cup of chocolate chips until they're evenly distributed. This dough came out with a consistency of like wet sand, which in my mind I was telling myself was too dry, but I don't typically bake things, so I was just kind of going with it. I use some shortening here to grease a pan, and then I start forming balls of cookie dough to bake in the oven at 375 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. You're going to want to pull these things before they look done because you don't want crunchy leftover chocolate chip cookies. You also don't want to have these any closer than about 2 inches or they will cook into each other. And while those are baking, you've got like 8 minutes to kill, so just go ahead and roll the rest of your dough into balls. And I wound up with about 30, so just take that for what it's worth. You see what size these cookies are, and you see what size the dough is. So that should be roughly how many cookie dough balls you wind up with. And now you're thinking to yourself, hey, cookie dough is made out of flour and that's what batter's made out of, so you can just drop these right into some hot oil and they'll be fine. And you'll be wrong because you're going to be like, oh, the chocolate chips are melting. No big deal. That's the least of your worries because soon after that, the cookie dough ball will just disintegrate to absolutely nothing. But I've got a solution for that. So I take a cup of the self-rising flour, about 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and roughly 1/2 cup of milk, and just think in your mind pancake batter, because that's basically what you're making here. I take the cookie dough balls and roll them in this pancake funnel cake batter type stuff, and then proceed to fry them until they're golden brown, and then we have a win. When they reach their golden brown state, we're going to take them out and put them on a paper towel and let them dry, and then just start another batch. And I can hear someone saying right now, you're basically eating raw cookie dough. You're going to get salmonella and die. Well, I'm just here to tell you that we are here for a good time, not a long time. But on a serious note, it's probably time to go check those baked cookies because they're probably cool enough to come off of the baking sheet now. So enjoy them while they're warm and gooey. And as always, thanks for watching.